Hi everyone, this is Carrie with Side by Side Educational Consulting. We work side by side with educators to improve outcomes for all students. Today, what I want to talk about is how to choose which vocabulary words to teach. Sometimes it's overwhelming thinking about reading a text with students, and there's just so many words that you know are going to need to be clarified beforehand or within the text. So I want to tell you a method that you can think through in terms of how you prioritize which words are the best words to spend the majority of your time on. So when you're thinking about that, I think Isabel Beck's method for tiering is a great filter for thinking about vocabulary words. She has 3 tiers for vocabulary. Her first tier are her basic words. Those words are your everyday words that most kids pick up just on their own, like table or chair or run or walk and so on. Your basic words are tier 1 words. I'm going to skip tier 2 for just a second and move to tier 3. So tier 3 words are those words that we would consider to be domain specific. So they occur in a lot of informational type text. And they're more content related words like hemisphere or isotope. So those are more domain specific. You need to know them, but you need them to know them for that domain. They aren't necessarily words that you're going to use in your everyday speaking unless you're working within that domain. So tier 2 words are the words that Beck would say to spend the majority of your time on, because they're going to get you the most bang for your buck in terms of expanding kids' vocabulary. They're going to take those tier 1 words and it's going to just provide lots of more in-depth vocabulary for them. So here's an example. Tier 1 words, maybe a basic word would be tired, but a tier 2 word could be a word like exhausted. So you're just taking it to the next level to give students a way to express themselves more thoroughly. Tier 2 words are words that are applicable across several domains. So you could look at a word like compare or contrast. Those 2 words would be considered tier 2 words, and they would be applicable across all domains. So whether you were in English language arts or math or science or social studies or music, compare and contrast, that's going to be applicable across all domains. But they're words that carry a little bit more weight and they would be considered tier 2. So once you understand tier 2, you can start to look at your text and filter through that lens which words might rise to the top a little bit more in terms of significance and importance. One of the things you'll be looking for are the words that carry the weight of the text, the content of the text, what words are going to matter most for comprehension. There's still going to probably be a long list. What you'll want to do is just narrow it down to the ones that you feel like are the most rich. And then from there, those are the ones you'll teach before you read. The content domain specific words might be words that you target while you're reading. And in some later videos, I'm going to talk about some methods for how you teach those tier 2 or even tier 3 words. And we're going to look at before reading, during reading, and after reading. So with that, I just want to thank you for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That really helps us out. Also, remember we have resources at the website sidebysideconsulting.com. Thanks for watching.